I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew who are courtside at Staples Center.
Just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Take a look at the Warriors. They're facing a lot of challenges, fellas, in this upcoming part of the schedule. They're faced with a lot of tough battles away from home.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Without question. I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized, but this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I bet that's what they talked about before the game, you know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Here's Durant. Stolen by O'Neal. It's 2-on-1. Jordan kicks to Iverson. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition. You attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers. And no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Clippers.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And that one's good.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Jordan against Thompson. Iverson dishes to Jordan. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Shaq. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket. And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
That's good from O'Neal. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. From 13, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second bucket.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Iverson kicks to Kobe. And Carter backs in. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Carter's got his first points of the game. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Stolen by Carter. Iverson up top. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's McCall. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
West kicks to Jones. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, buzzer beater is good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a
Coming up Sunday, December 3rd, Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Nick Young is out there with Gortat. Then there's West. Then there's Caspi. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Ball's knocked loose. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, 8.5 games behind them.
And, well, for the Warriors, I know they've got their sights set on home court advantage in the playoffs this year. And because of that, they're going to be anxious not to spend too much time outside of that top spot.
And, Greg, it's still so early. I mean, I know they expect to be at the top of the standings eventually, but they've got plenty of time to get there.
A drive by Iguodala. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that a pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. West is checked in for Golden State. Chamberlain hits them both. Here's Curry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jones with the screen on Johnson. Pass to McCaw. Curry. And that one goes long.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. They just aren't missing.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And the Warriors making a change here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Wade. Goes up. Goes down the breakaway jam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in there.
Outside Gasol. And that one's good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And Curry, here we go. They get a hand on it. Gasol with the steal. Ron right side.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Thirdly, this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
Curry against Kobe. Young outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Wade. Now the Lakers on the break. The dish to Kobe. And it's blocked by Curry. They recover it. And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's now 6 points for Dwayne Wade. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Gasol. Back to Wade. Feeds to LeBron. Off target with his three.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
So as we conclude the first... Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
We've got Allen Iverson. Michael Jordan is up there with Kobe. And there's Carter. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 23. Back to Carter. The pass to Kobe. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Here's Curry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Knocked away. Kobe with the steal.
Oh, yeah.
It's not possible what we just thought was that possible.
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Poked away. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Magic Johnson, he checked in for the Lakers. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, that's sloppy passing there. Just a blown possession.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And the shot is good.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Lakers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Stolen by O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Gortat's checked in for the Warriors. Young comes in for David West. The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State. For Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Iguodala with it, and it's Carter picking him up. It's stolen by Carter. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Johnson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic shooting the lights out here.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from O'Neal. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Knocked loose. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
Tune in this Saturday night, December 2nd. The Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Denver Nuggets. It's the real deal.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. Marquise Morris is out there at Wall, and it's Bell in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he's really one of the most heads-up defenders you'll see, too. I mean, you've got to take care of the ball when you're around him.
Here's Gasol, blocked. Young with the ball. The feed to Curry. Tipped away. Pippen kicks to Iverson, makes the lead pass, and Gasol slams it in.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead, yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
The Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Young for three. It's hauled in by Pippen. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Iverson outside. Pippen. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Gasol.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And Iverson throws it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's McCall, guarded by Kobe. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .114 left to play in the final quarter. Young passes to Bell. Tries to save it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in. .109 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Outside Gasol. Into Wilt Chamberlain. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Got a piece of it. Leaps for it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gortat. The Lakers on offense. 11 unanswered points for him. And he gets it to go.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 14 straight points.
Come to me.
He kicks it to Chamberlain. LeBron. He passes to Pippen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket good.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kobe. Dishes it to Gasol. Iguodala with the steal. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Denver Nuggets. And now we go out to Pepsi Center with Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Vince Carter.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Dallas Mavericks.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. With the lead pass, and check with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Moutier, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Golden State.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Moutier, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And the dunk by Kobe.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, a bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. I asked him about the hurdle of scoring efficiently against one of the best defenses the league has to offer. He told me it's all about effort, intelligence, and getting stops themselves. He said, we know there will be stretches where we hit a little dry spell, but we can't get rattled. We've got to stick to our guns and just stick with it. Guys, if they can get a win here, they'll even the season series at 1 game apiece.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
That's good from O'Neal. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Moutier kicks to Harris. Passes to Millsap. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
A nice shot by Carter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Kobe with the steal. Oh, here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And Shaq with the slam.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
The Nuggets now on offense. Looking for their first basket of the game. Lakers on D. Moutier kicks to Harris. Poked away. And stolen by Jordan. On up the court. And Vince Carter with the slam. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's picked off. Jordan against Harris. And Jordan with the block. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. It's deflected. Here's Shaq. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Shaq's got 11 points.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
So it's the Lakers now. The lead is 15. Pippen dishes to Nowitzki. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Nowitzki. 13 points in the game.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of the blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far.
Next Sunday, December 3rd, Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
The Nuggets trail by 17. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Then it's Arthur, and it's Barton in at the 2. So it's Denver now. Now Murray. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Back to Chandler. No one near him. Connects. The jumper drops. Chandler's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Wade. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. He dishes it to Johnson. Wade. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nowitzki, the pass to Wade. Inside. Here's Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Pippen's got his first bucket in this one.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
Murray, he's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee against Nowitzki. And that one's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Barton. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. Now the Lakers on the break. Wade with the ball. Here's Nowitzki. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chamberlain. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The pass to Murray. Kicks it to Barton. On the wing, Chandler. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Denver, just way behind.
And I think for the Lakers, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty people do.
Johnson kicks away.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Stolen by Magic. And he jams it with authority.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Stolen by Magic. Fast break. The Lakers ahead. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. From the Pepsi. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Carter. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Iverson in at the 4 slot. Here's Moutier. Back to Millsap. Iverson covering. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got him for the fast break chance.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Kobe with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Kobe with the ball. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that's the first of 6 played on the road. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Iverson. Wade comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Moutier. From half court, it's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
O'Neal. And he gets the bucket. Shaq's got 15 points.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
The Nuggets shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Moutier dishes to Chandler. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Big group substitution here for Denver. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Carter. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And Vince Carter with the slam.
The fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Johnson. Dishes it to Barton. Tries to snap the cold streak, and that one's good. Barton's got his first 3 points of the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The shot's good from Carter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Here's Chandler. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
Sunday.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
They've got C.J. Miles, and it's Lyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Fareed's checked in for Denver. Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. Jordan throws down the breakaway jam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers on D. Here's Hernan Gomez. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Tipped away. Kobe with the steal. Leads him in there. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Oh, yeah! It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Denver making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Inside to Beasley. Gasol with the steal. To the inside, and stolen by Murray. Ball's knocked loose. Kobe with the steal. From about 16, but they'll get another chance. Into Will Chamberlain.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Murray, good.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Plumlee with the block. To Hernan Gomez. Murray, guarded by Kobe. Murray, good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off target from three-point range. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now we'll send you out to Kevin Harlan and the crew in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all.
We'll play this one here in Los Angeles before the Lakers head back to the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you know, for the Lakers, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Ball's knocked loose. Paul dishes to Anderson. To Tucker. That one goes. Count it. Tucker's got the first points up on the board here for the Rockets. Oh! Jordan kicks to Kobe. Shaq guarded by Nene. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw off from O'Neal. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Indiana.
They struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still
putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that. Tucker, the pass to Nene. Stolen by O'Neal. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. It's stolen by Carter. Kobe dishes to O'Neal. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. And thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here is Harden following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And they're running, and Doris Burke spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Doris?
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Iverson. Wade comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. Now here's Anderson. Poked away. Hit his leg. And the ref's saying he kicked it. The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Houston. They're just sitting one spot down right under here.
And seeing where the Rockets are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
The only cautionary note I'd make is that you don't want to peak too soon. You want to be playing your best basketball when the postseason rolls around.
Carter outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lakers passing it around. Shaq with the bucket.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Knocked away. Stolen by Wade. Nowitzki himself. Johnson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You could not diagram a better way to open a floor.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Oh, he put it down!
In a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
The buzzer!
Unbelievable. When a shot like that falls, even the hostile crowd has to crack a smile.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Tune in.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Ryan Anderson, then it's Nene, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Poke loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And the Rockets making a change here. He feeds it to Ariza. The dish to Gordon. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chamberlain. It's deflected. And taken away by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Gordon's running to the middle. And taken away by Paul. And even 3-on-3 break. High, arcing shot. Blocked. They get it back. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And the Rockets making a change here. Nene's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Knocked loose. Ariza kicks to Harden. Paul outside. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 5 points so far. Lakers leading by 11. LeBron kicks to Johnson. Back to LeBron. Gives him the lead pass. And Chamberlain, here we go. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. And Baamute's checked in. Rockets trailed by 14 and taken away by Magic. He kicks it to LeBron. Johnson, the pass to Wade. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden kicks to Nene.
Who's got ball?
Back to Harden. Paul outside. Tipped away. It's Harden with the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Inside, Wade, guarded by Harden. And it's Wade with the jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
.46 seconds left now here in the second. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the Lakers on the break. LeBron, Nowitzki outside, kicks it to Wade. Johnson dishes to Nowitzki. Outside Gasol. There's the pass to Wade. He's looking for LeBron and finds it.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Allen Iverson out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Kobe. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he gets it to go. Carter's got his first points in this one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
Passes to O'Neal. Leads him in there. Comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Paul passes to Anderson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for the Lakers. Now Harden, he's got 5. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Tony Parker's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Paul. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stolen by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Out to Carter. Shaq, defended by Paul. And that one's good by Shaq.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the Bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's Paul penetrating, and Nowitzki with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Carter leading the charge. Shot's good by Shaq.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Paul against Johnson. Knocks it loose. Fast break, the Lakers. Johnson's got the ball. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Harden. A 3 from Anderson. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but.
Friday.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. E.J. Tucker is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Ryan Anderson. Then there's Gordon. And it's Chi at the 5 down low. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gasol. Rockets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Paul goes in. Shot's good by Chi.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. Turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
It's LeBron with the drive. Shot's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pippen with the steal. With the lead pass. Bryant. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The drive by Gordon. This is to Capella. Stolen by Pippen. Here's Iverson. He goes in for the dunk.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. We'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Now here's Gordon. Harden outside. Back to Gordon. And Gasol sends it back. And they get it back. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And here's Kobe from the arc. Shot is off. And Houston the other way now. There's the pick. Gordon goes in. Unloads. Another miss by Houston. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Kobe kicks to Pippen. LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Again, the miss by Kobe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, here's Capella. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Iverson kicks to Gasol. For three, Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And stolen by LeBron. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
He dishes it to Harden. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Off the inbound pass. And it's LeBron James with the three.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.